Boys Tech was founded in 1906 as Boys Technology and Trade School. Boys Tech, a trade school that paved the way for many students. Two men stand out above all others in the history of Boys Technical High School. Mr. F.S. Sylvia was responsible for the idea of a trade school, which was a main topic during the School and Trades Committee, which was formed in 1905. He fostered that idea until it grew even beyond his dreams. The second gentleman, Mr. Henry Harnisfigger, of Pauling and Harnisfigger Company, offered just the building to provide a humble beginning. Mr. Sylvia's idea was sound, for the School of Trade grew to an enrollment of 2,900 pupils, the largest high school in the state. What was there in the beginning of Tech that appealed to the civic leaders, industrialists, students, and the public so much that our school grew into national prominence? The artisan staff has found three things that attracted young men to Tech. Besides the generous, heartfelt support of Milwaukee leaders, one was the very promising course of study. Another was the popular support of the city school board. In our first building, the machine shop was on the first floor, a cabinet shop in the second, pattern shop on the third, and plumbing in the basement and rear of the left wing, with a warehouse of storage space in the right wing. Offices we on the main floor of the left wing, and drafting was taught on the second floor. The first instructors were completely qualified to teach. They were selected from industry by capable personnel men. Students were expected to have actual practice but learn the reason why in all courses. In this yearbook, the aims of all courses are written into the shop sections. Courses allied to the shops were drawing and mathematics, just as they are today. After only 1 year of successful operation, the Milwaukee School Board saw the great value of a trade school in the overall picture of a growing industrial city and decided to take over the industrial administration of the enterprise. On July 1st, 1907, Tech became part of the public school system, but the trades were something new in schools. Trades had been learned by apprenticeships or from father or by trial and error. Probably in the minds of some people, trade schools were established with misgivings, but by September 8, 1910, all doubts were dispelled and Milwaukee was proud to be in the national picture educationally. Many of our men from Boys Tech served in the Second World War, and Tech supported them through shop work, parades, and its community. football was a major sport at Boys Tech. Throughout the city conference, Tech was a major contender and was honestly feared throughout the city. The same tradition not only kept Tech competitive, but also paved the way for students to come back to Tech as teachers, continuing this tradition.
Pep rallies used to be kind of inspiring. They wasn't a real inspiration before the games. They kind of hyped you up a little bit, but I really didn't get off into the spectacle of it all, you know.
When the Lady Trojans entered Tech, they brought a complete style of dominance to the school. Many championships were earned by the men and ladies of Tech, yet they came with a desire to stay academically sound. Tech had many non-violent after-school events, which gave a sense of security and freedom to respect its establishment. In 2006, the unthinkable happened. The boys' tech that stood alone in the trade field for high school boys, the Milwaukee Trade and Technical High School that catered to both men and ladies, was to be removed. Track practices being ran on the third floor, marching band and jazz band rehearsals, orchestra rehearsals, chess club, debate, football practice outside between the back of the school and the playground, basketball tryouts, watching our principal and vice principal singing the Blue Brothers' "I'm a Soul Man" in our school auditorium were many of the memories that happened at Milwaukee Tech. All that cherished memory will keep its former students committed to what was given to us. Although the school may be gone, its memory will be cherished from students and staff around this country.
When we were in the old building at Milwaukee Tech, we had a very big program. It was, we did 5 houses at one time at different phases. We had the only plumbing program, therefore we had to do the plumbing at all 5 homes. The program has changed somewhat from the Milwaukee Tech days and now at the Bradley Tech days, in respect that we have one house, and now we also are doing a green garage.
My name is Cornelius Robinson, and I'm a 1981 graduate of Milwaukee Tech. When I heard they wanted to do this documentary, I was ecstatic to find out that they wanted me to be a part of it. Right now, I'm standing in the location of the old building, which was located at 319 West Virginia. I have so many great memories here. You know, it's too bad that these younger students today just have no idea of the tradition that comes along with all of this. State track championship, swim championship, debate championship, cross country, debate, you name it. We did it. But more importantly, we were champions inside the classroom. We competed just as hard in the classroom as we did on that gridiron, on that field. And also the teachers cared. They spent a lot of time with us before and after school. You know, it's just a proud tradition here. This is one of the greatest fraternities I've ever been a part of. I mean, even today, 90% of my friends, 90% of the guys I still hang out with and see today are friends that I met here at Milwaukee Tech. And I'm proud to say that many of them are successful because they attended this school, because these teachers and administrators care so much about us and put a lot of their own extra time and effort into our well-being.
Danny Foster, class of '83, metal fab shop. Who inspired me at Tech actually was Mr. Frank Budish. He was the head football coach. And, you know, other than my father, you know, he instilled that sense of pride in me that, you know, I carry to this day.
The doctor is about to operate.
Please, Mr. Shedd, I have over 100 people to tend to here, and only myself and Nurse Goodley.
What do you want me to do?
Do you know anything about surgery?
I used to watch Quincy.
What? Why the hell didn't you say so? Put on some scrubs. Boys, I'm making you all honorary doctors. You can help us save these people's lives.
No way, dude. Just then, Dr. B enters the room.
Wanna rumble with the B, huh?
Dr. B.
Wanna rumble with the B, huh?
Cause if she's sick of your tricks, I'm the doctor.
Doc B. Wanna rumble with the B, huh?
Dr. B.
Wanna rumble with the B, huh?
Cause if she's sick of your tricks, I'm the doctor.
Doc B.
What's up, y'all? It's Maurice, Doc B. Beckley, class of '83, Tech. I wanted to say Tech House, but that's more of a new thing. We didn't say that back then. So Milwaukee Tech, Trojans, the old building. No disrespect to Bradley Tech, the new building. You know what I'm saying? But the foundation. I guess the original foundation is Boys Tech, but we carried the torch. I think we carried it well. Fortunately or unfortunately, I did my first 2 years at Tech and went on to Vincent, but always got a piece of Tech in the heart. That's why I got the purple on today, doing that for show. All right, doing it like a soldier. You see, feel it, no doubt. A couple memories of my freshman, sophomore years at Tech were just coming out of, I went from MPS to Brown Deer for middle school. So I went 6th, 7th, and 8th grade in Brown Deer Middle School. So coming to Tech was coming back to MPS and coming back to just, a regular, bigger high school experience. Basically, obviously that freshman year, you're a little worried about the hazing or whatever's gonna go on, but it was actually pretty cool. Coming in, playing football, a little bit of basketball, things of that nature. That freshman year, definitely that sophomore year went pretty well, and just taking an attitude of, it's funny that now athletes, 2011, for the last 5-10 years, athletes train all year round. And I remember us getting the Oklahoma Sooners workout regime, stretching, isometrics, things of that nature, which made, when I went to Vincent, I came in, so when we went to two-a-days, for those of you not into football, two-a-days is like that first couple weeks of camp where you're kind of working off the summer pounds that you put on. And a lot of guys either quit, they fold, it's like a boot camp in the Army or something like that, Marines or something like that. A lot of guys fold, a lot of wheezing, a lot of, it happens to everybody, most all the athletes, they got to get in shape. But the bottom line was, because of that training at Tech, we brought in like Oakland Raiders and just different trainers and things of that nature. Because of that training I got, I was able to come in better shape than most, just because of that we worked out and practiced all year round. Not necessarily with the coaches, but it was just, they looked at us throughout the year and just deal with us during football season or basketball season. What am I doing right now? I am now a DJ. I do the 5 o'clock traffic jam on V100.7, and I mix all across the country. And I've been fortunate enough to DJ outside the United States also. I own a company called B-Boy Productions. So I have my own DJ company, and we basically do anything from a backyard birthday party to the Bradley Center on the jumbo screens, DJing a concert like, let's say, Jam for Peace, to I was able to DJ for the troops. I went on tour with a guy by the name of Sincere, R&B artist, and a guy y'all might know from the record by Ray Nitty and some other guys. We went on to entertain the troops. So I was able to see Africa, Djibouti, Africa, the UAE, which is when you hear about Dubai and all that overseas. We went to Kuwait. We went up the same road, fortunately and unfortunately, another one of those fortunate and unfortunate, Saddam Hussein did, which got him into a lot of trouble when he marched up and went into Kuwait to take over Kuwait out of Iraq. We went up that same road to get to the troops that were defending our country. So great experiences like that. Another thing, I was looking through a couple pictures, a couple shots of the old Tech going into the new Tech, and I didn't see any of the box. So one thing, that's something that definitely Tech people should remember was, even though the lunch was okay, the lunchroom was okay, if you wanted to get some fresh air and get out there and eat outside, you was gonna deal with, right across the street, the box. And if you went up to National and hung a little right, there's a little store that always did little sandwiches and stuff like that. Those are my fond memories. Why did I move to Vincent, you might say? Why did I move to Vincent? Well, as luck would have it, although I became a DJ, shout out to Too Tough Tony out there. I think he was class of 81 maybe. He might have been 81, but maybe 82, 81, 82. I definitely know he was ahead of me. But two things happened. Number one, a guy named, I'm gonna say Emmanuel Jackson, I believe his name was. Emmanuel hired me for my first party. And because of how much I charge now, I won't say how much I made then, but it was definitely a lot less. So I got basically what will now probably amount to a tank of gas and a ride. I had to get a ride because I didn't have a car. And I did that party, and the rest would be semi-history. So that was 81 when I did that party. So that was my first party, and it happened to be with a fellow tech classmate, so it was real cool. But get back to the story of why I left tech, because technical and trade high school. And although I'm good with my hands when it comes to DJing, I'm not a plumber nor electrician or taking out a car engine and building airplane engines. So I had to basically follow my dream and follow what I thought I was good at, which I would say is academics, your regular arithmetic, English, things of that nature, sciences, and going on with my music as well as my physical education. So when I went on to college, I double majored in broadcasting and physical ed management. So if ever my DJing career didn't work out, I might fall back into teaching, running high organized sports, maybe working at a Bally's, a YMCA, things of that nature. All right, no doubt. Maurice Dr. B. Beckley, doing my thing. B-boyproductions.com, holla at me. Tech House, it's kind of cool because I'm a Lakers fan. Always Bucks, Packers first, because that's where I'm from. You gotta go with your foundation. But definitely Lakers fan. I know Laker haters, I'm sorry. Y'all unite, no doubt. So that Tech worked out on the colors. And Vincent worked out because I'm a Redskins fan, so they had the maroon and gold. So I'm winning on both sides, no doubt. Tech House, I'll say it. I'll show it for the new kids, no doubt. Tech House, I see y'all. Bradley Tech, the new is great, technology is great, just like we say in DJing, but never forget your foundation. Always know your history, all right? Holla at your boy.
Bradley Tech holds the answers for the future. Like Boys Tech, it's the start of a new era of learning. With their qualified staff always available for its students, Bradley Tech can and will maintain that continued strive for excellence.